George McDermott, MarylandCourtWatch.com and SecretJustice.com news. Once again, I'm down here at the United States Supreme Court. This is the 9th day of March 2011. I just got finished filing my second Freedom of Information request with the Supreme Court Clerk's Office. And I'm going to read it into the record. This is the second formal request under the Freedom of Information Act 5 U.S.C. 522 as amended into Public Law number 104, 231, 110, Stat 3048 of your office to produce for my inspection and copying public case files in this court in the following cases. And you saw in an earlier video that all the case files that I asked for were not, there's nothing there. So I just met with the clerk. I went into the clerk's office and I asked to see the case files again, just to make a record. And once again, the only thing that's in the court case file is unsigned orders, just as they were in the unsigned notices. And so it's all a sham, folks. The Supreme Court of the United States is a big joke. It's corporate America's tool to rip off America and to take all of our rights and liberties away. The reason I came down today is I got this order two orders yesterday from the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals, and one of them is in case number 10-2127, McDermott versus McFadden, and it's a per curiam order, so that means it's never been heard by anybody. The clerk of the court made this up, and it's just a sham. And once again, it's unsigned, right down here. Okay? And then the second one that I got was case number 21-2013, and also that was an unsigned order. Okay, but they did say one thing. They said that the court approved my IFP request. So, and I just noted that in the filing I made with the court today. And here's my corrected, amended petition to Judge Roberts, who granted a motion to extend time so I could file the appeal. And I talked to the clerk's office, and they said that anything after the 28th that I filed, on the 28th forward, will not be put on the docket under this case file, even though it clearly had on the case file, it had the case number. And they've opened the case for it, and the case is McDermott versus McFadden, application number 10-A662. But that doesn't mean anything to this court. It's just a number that they think they can get away with. You got 300 law clerks in this building ripping off the citizens of the United States. But this is exactly what the court said. Okay, secondly, petitioner is alerting the court that he will be filing a motion to reconsider these two fraudulent orders in the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals, which are unsigned, unverified. See attachments 1 and 2. A motion for reconsideration will be filed with the lower court. However, the lower court granted IFP status to petitioner for the record. Accordingly, open quotes. Accordingly, although we grant leave to proceed in forma pauperis, close quotes, close paren, attachment 1 has elected to borrow the money to pay for the court fees and printing of petitioner's brief rather than seek IFP status in this corrupt court. Because if you file anything informal pauperis as a victim of fraud in this court, you'll be thrown out of the way right off the bat. So I talked to the clerk, very polite gentleman. I'm going to petition all the members of the U.S. House and Senate in a separate letter between now and the end of next week, requesting I need 2 signatures from 2 members of the Congress in order to file a motion to have this case removed from this gangster influence court and transferred into the Court of International Justice, because no court in the world should accept an unsigned order. And how this court can accept unsigned orders from the courts of appeals, it's unbelievable. And then they had the gall and the audacity to tell me that all appellate courts issue unsigned orders. They're not acceptable they're not held to the law. Well, I've got news for you folks. That's a fraud, and I'm gonna stand up and fight for you. So this is George McDermott signing off for MarylandCourtWatch.com and SecretJustice.com. The 9th day of March 2011. God bless and have a good day. Oh, right now I'm on my way over to the Rayburn House Office Building to see the gold room. Hope we get a picture of it for the We the People Family Preservation educational panel is going to be held there later on in this month. So I'll pick this up at the Rayburn Office Building.